Sorry this is rushed. I wanted to upload, but with YouTube's new update, I'm gonna be more active on other places. But I really wanna talk about death crystals, so that's what this video is about. So what is it? Why is barely anyone playing it? Why am I going insane? Well, to answer almost all of those, it's a Roblox game, meaning the algorithm is just gonna fuck it over in all videos. I see if it is just gameplay or anything else. But I'll explain everything about it. And some headcanons I have 'cause I'm that desperate. So just know that it's inspired by its steals and a bit of dark deception, which I know little about. And you play as a guy named Jacob Mason, and he is somehow in the underground realm something. It's weird, but you have to collect
my
some
ominous crystal,
which is like a fuel, which can be shown in a later level. But you see some monsters that will kill ya. So your objective for all floors is collect the crystals and head back to the elevator. So it's just basic, but I'll explain all of them now. So the first level and its monster is silent breathing, and it has the sleepwalker. I DK why he called that, but I can see it somewhat. So he just walks around and he sleepwalks, and if you breathe too loudly, he'll wake up and chase you, trying to kill you or have you shut up, which he somehow does with no arms. But don't think about hiding from it when it hears you, because it will chase you until you're dead. So how to avoid it? Just hold your breath when it walks by, and when he's gone you can breathe again. After that you go to level hiding spots, where you meet the seeker, where you won't see them at first, but that is because they are in a box and hide in there until you go near, and when you do, they jump up and start to count, so now you have to hide. And I would say, seeing a lot of gameplays of people play it, it has to be one of the most difficult ones because of its speed if it finds you. But what if you don't find them? Somehow do they just stay in the box? You may be asking, well, look at this person's gameplay. Yeah, they're pissed. So just either avoid them if you find them, or pray to God they don't find ya. If you collect all crystals and get the fuck out of there. Next level is lies told, and here we have Siren Head, I mean the liar. And it just acts like an animal when luring prey, more like an angular fish, because it has a light that mimics a crystal and makes the sounds as well. And if it sees you, it just blares loud sounds at you while chasing you. And I almost forgot, but you have a torch in this level that requires the crystals to still be lit. There is more than one, which is confusing, but when you collect crystals, it tries to throw you off by saying lies.
Come, folks.
Next level is childhood memories, and you adopt a child called the doll. And the monster here won't show up unless she cries too much, but let me explain a bit more. So the level has toys all over the floor, and you have to avoid them while also carrying a baby, and avoid weird ladies that look like the girl from The Ring. Don't ask. But if you do encounter her, she doesn't attack you, but just scares you and the doll, and you have to calm her down, and if it's gone on too long, the mother will show up and beat your ass just to get her child back. So just avoid the toys and weird ladies. But after you get in the elevator, the mother will show up, but you're gone with your new child. The last level is called The Last Sunset, and it has a sun that's setting. Don't worry, it's not a time limit, but it just makes it hard to see your enemies or determine if the liar is a crystal or a crystal is a liar. QWERTY with the fic, and when it's completely dark, you ask the child to provide light, which is cool, but you do remember that she gets scared easily. Now here's a thing before the update. The number of crystals you had to collect was changed. What was the number, you may ask? Just a small 51 crystals, which is now 36. But after you avoid all the monsters, you go through a door which you put the child in a crib and leave. Through a door which you see a hallway with paintings and see writing. One of the writings being they were just like you but without success. which means they're all dead, but after seeing that you wander further. But you meet you. But it's not you, and instead an entity, which makes you go through a whole chase thing, which after you go through the door, you made it outside, but the thing tries to get out. But the door explodes. I'm not sure if the doorway closed onto it, but I hope all the monsters are all right, especially the baby, and you're now safe.